Dictators' Wives Who Died Awful Deaths Part 6. Joseph Stalin married his first wife, Kato Svenids, long before he became the dictator feared by millions. In the early 1900s, Stalin was already involved in revolutionary politics. At one point, he used a safe house owned by the Svenids family. One of the family's 3 daughters evidently caught Stalin's eye, and while he spent much of his time at the house working on political projects, he also got Kato pregnant. In 1906, the pair decided to get married. While friends remembered Stalin as being very much in love with his wife, he also immediately abandoned her for the cause. During her pregnancy, Kato spent 6 weeks in jail for the crime of marrying Stalin. When she gave birth, he was away. Finally, when facing charges of robbery in Tbilisi, Stalin moved his wife and son far from her family. Their new home, Baku, was not a good environment for Svenids, and she only stayed about 5 months, then returned to her family. Once she was back home, she became deathly ill. While her exact cause of death is not certain, it was reported that she was hemorrhaging blood from her bowels. While Stalin was distraught at her death, he took off again, abandoning his son for over a decade. He said of her, "This creature softened my heart of stone." She died, and with her died my last warm feelings for humanity. After the death of Stalin's first wife in 1907, the dictator didn't marry again until 1918, a year after the Russian Revolution. So when Nadezhda Lilyeva, with a man 23 years her senior, she knew who he was, or at least what he might become. Stalin was horrible to his second wife. He alternated between raging at her and ignoring her. Nadia fought back when she could, but by 1932, witnesses said she was completely beaten down by her tyrannical husband and crushed by his many extramarital affairs. After another fight, she said a final goodbye to her young children, then told the servants she wasn't to be disturbed. She was found dead the next morning, reportedly by taking her own life.